Hey, how's it going everybody? It's Tanner here and welcome back to a new Ninjago video here on the channel. In today's video we are going to be talking about a what-if scenario for Ninjago March of the Oni. Now obviously season 10 is long since past, but there still remain several mysteries regarding the actual storyline and some of the characters, specifically Lloyd's vision at the end of the special, or the season, depending on what you're watching, featuring the first Spinjitzu Master. Now in this vision, Lloyd pretty much sees the first Spinjitzu Master and he offers Lloyd a spot alongside him at the cost of, leaving Ninjago and leaving his friends. In other words, Lloyd was basically dead, and this was his vision of the afterlife, in which the first Spinjitzu Master offered him a high place by his side, but Lloyd chose to return to the world of Ninjago, otherwise, choosing to live his life again alongside his fellow ninja. Obviously, he doesn't remember anything of what happened with that incident, but the actual vision itself still happened. He just thinks it's just a dream of sorts, but he does not remember physically meeting the first Spinjitzu Master. And it's very obvious what choice Lloyd made. He chose to go back to Ninjago and live out the rest of his journey with his friends. Pretty predictable, but it's admirable of Lloyd. But the question still remains, what would have happened if he would have accepted the first Spinjitzu Master's offer and went with him? What would happen to Lloyd and where would he be? Well, I feel like the first Spinjitzu Master was kind of offering Lloyd a role similar to his own, in which he's kind of like a guardian looking over Ninjago, leaving hints here and there, and just overall being sort of like this godlike figure to Ninjago. Now obviously Lloyd probably would have taken up a similar role if he would have went with the first Spinjitzu Master, but I also feel like Lloyd could have used this opportunity to help out or send messages to his friends in Ninjago and kind of guide them along the rest of their journey. Of course, Lloyd opted to return back to Ninjago and kind of live out the journey with them, but if he didn't, I have a feeling he would still be on the journey with the ninja, but he would have just simply, been in a spirit form of sorts. Maybe he could show up in a different form and physically talk to the ninja. It's not so clear what exactly would be going on with that. In terms of what would happen to Lloyd's body, well, at this point in Ninjago, he's dead, so there's not much that you can do about that. If Lloyd would have accepted the first Spinjitzu Master's offer, Lloyd would remain dead in the actual world of Ninjago. To the ninja and to the audience, Lloyd would simply just be dead, and that's it. After they lifted the rubble off of him, Lloyd wasn't responding. Lloyd basically appeared in the afterlife of Ninjago, or the Ninjago equivalent of the afterlife, if you will, and met with the first Spinjitzu Master. So in terms of what would happen to Lloyd if he chose to go with the first Spinjitzu Master, in Ninjago, he wouldn't be around anymore. Simple as that. Now obviously we don't really know for sure what exactly the first Spinjitzu Master had in mind for Lloyd. The dialogue is very, very ambiguous and very not specific in the slightest, so we don't have an exact idea as to what the first Spinjitzu Master had in mind, but the fact of the matter is Lloyd opted to return to Ninjago, so we will never truly know for sure. All we can do is just kind of speculate and come up with our own theories, but I have a feeling that he would have adopted a role very similar to that of the first Spinjitzu Master. So let me know down below in the comments what you think about this. What do you think Lloyd's duties would have been if he decided to go with the first Spinjitzu Master? Leave all your thoughts down below, and I look forward to reading what you guys come up with. With all that being said, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and check out the links down below in the description for my other forms of social media. As always, big shout out goes out to my Patreon supporters, including once again the marvelous Jan. Thank you guys so much for watching this video once again. My name is TannerFishies, and with that I bid you farewell.